I think, now let me say something to you. I strongly argue all the time that Death Certificate might be the greatest mainstream rap album of all time. Here is something Ice Cube fans argue America's Most Wanted.
Right. Ice Cube is.
Here's something you don't notice unless you really step back and listen. The way the Makaveli album was put together is a duplicate of Death Certificate.
That's what's up. I didn't know that.
Think about it from opening to end. It's very simple. Just think about
I just thought about what you said.
And how does
I know the Makaveli album.
How does Death Certificate end?
I had to go back and listen to Death Certificate.
How does it end? He does a song called Us. When Us ends, is nobody gives a fuck about, and it just echoes off. And you think the album is over. And then it's like, oh, damn, I forgot about something. You know, and again, if you remember that time, people were waiting for him to diss NWA. But so the setup of the entire Makaveli album, minus far less songs, is a replicate of Death Certificate. And Makaveli is, you know how that one ended. If you didn't know Against All Odds was coming, it seems like the album ended.
Oh.
And then here we come. Oh yeah, I gotta address this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nice.
Grind it up.